Alright, so I'm just going to do a little quick video here. It's been a pain in the ass to jet this thing, I gotta say. So I'll go over that here in a few minutes, but what I do want to do is just get some stock exhaust noises here before I put my pipe on. So this, I just fired it up. It's just starting to warm up. So this would be the stock pipe at idle. Obviously I got this piece off here, but we'll give it a couple rev bombs. As you can hear, I got the jetting dialed down. Like I said, it was a pain in the ass, but yeah, so about the jetting. What I had originally did was pulled that carburetor off, and stock, there's a 78 main and a 40 pilot with a stock needle that is not adjustable. So what I did was put a 45 pilot and a 100 main, which is ridiculously huge. I drilled this exhaust front out just a tiny bit, and then I did the airbox mod. So if you look back a few more videos, you know, I port matched that to the frame inside, which was a huge increase in air. But all that was not even close to enough to support a 45 pilot and a 100 main. So I went down to a 42 pilot, 100 main, still was way too rich, but a little bit better. I went to T-Bolt again, who hooked us up with all this, great company, T-Bolt USA. So I went to a 42 pilot, 100 main, and then they sell an adjustable needle that you can change the clips like normal. So I put the clip up one, which drops the needle down into the carburetor. Yeah, so drops the needle down into the carburetor, so it leaned it out a tiny bit. So clip up one, 100 main, 42 pilot, drilled out exhaust, airbox mod, still ridiculously rich. You can actually see some of the exhaust soot coming out there. It was so rich. So obviously none of that shit was gonna work. So what I did was pulled it back off again, fourth time now. So we have a 90 main, a 42 pilot, and although the adjustable needle was nice, the material of the needle was not the same as the stock carburetor. It wasn't as slippery, it didn't slide as nice, so stock needle back in, not adjustable, no shims. So just a 90 main, 42 pilot, and already you can see throttle response is great. So without further ado, we are gonna pull this stock pipe off, and we are going to put on, which I'm going to show here in a few minutes. I got a full exhaust. Yep. Check that out. Pretty sweet. There was nicer ones, like Derek's exhaust, which looks like shit at this time, is a Pro Circuit, which is about 500 bucks. I would say it would be the nicest. His actually has a staged pipe to where it steps up the diameter to kind of help out the power band and torque. This does not, which is okay. 500 bucks for his. If you bought it, it came on the bike. I got this not at T-Bolt, sorry, they were sold out of this one. I got this on eBay for 190 bucks. So pretty good deal. We're gonna get it all out of the package, get the stock exhaust off, and see what this shit looks and sounds like. All right, so that literally took like less than 10 minutes. I mean, I already had that plastic off, but two 12mm bolts up front, one 12mm nut in the back. Well, nuts up front on header studs, and one 12mm nut in the back with an Allen. See there, super simple. And yeah, it looks pretty damn sweet. I am a little jealous that Derek's pipe is a little bit more concealed than this one. It is stick out quite a bit. But it looks pretty nice for less than $200 for a pipe. If this thing sounds good, we're good to go. You know what I'm saying? So tip that we seen in another video, if you ever get a new pipe, make sure to wipe the whole pipe down with some sort of acetone, paint thinner, whatever, because it'll take your handprints off. And if you don't, it'll leave your fingerprints on there once it heats up. and they'll be kind of permanent. So if you wipe it all off, it should sound good. So this will be the first fire up period. Let's see what we got. Got a nice idle. Might need to turn that idle up a little bit, but so I'm gonna let this thing warm up, and then we'll give her a couple little ripskis. For under $200, it sounds fucking amazing.